Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and today it is the end of the day. You guys know what that means. The end of the day, I have a fresh makeup wipe right here. I am thoroughly exhausted. My makeup looks absolutely horrible, so the camera will stay at a comfortable distance for both of us. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie, my thoughts are not always coherent when I do these, but you guys, we have to do a swatch video. Look at these Kim K lipsticks. So many of you don't care, but I feel like I need to talk about them. I picked up this set and the 3 liners that she released at the same time. We're going to talk, we're going to swatch, we're going to go through all of that. Now, let's discuss the first thing that I thought was interesting, which is the fact that if you saw the Kim K X Mario lipstick that they released with their collection, I will link my review of the palette right up here, but their lipstick was $20. So I figured these would also be $20. They are not. They are $2 cheaper, coming in at 18 bucks a piece. Well, then I also saw that they released them in a set, as you will see here. The plastic piece, it's missing. My cat knocked it off the bed, and I have yet to find where she hid that. She's a bitch. But I don't know. So there is something there. You know, that's what it is. But just so you know, there's another plastic piece right here. So anyways, they released this. This was $144. I was like, wait a second, that's the same price. You guys, if you buy this whole vault, they don't knock any money off. I knew that before I bought it. Keep that in mind. I did double check. But does anybody else find that like a little weird that you like make it a vault? Like, isn't that typically the whole incentive behind buying like a whole kit, is that you get like at least a couple dollars off? I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird. Like, I could see, you know, they're $18 a piece if you buy them individually, but they're $16 a piece if you buy them. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know. Now, the only thing I did pick up other than that palette from that launch was the lip gloss. These are $18 a piece as well. So from what I can see, everything is pretty standardly priced unless it was, well, no, this was part of that. Never mind. I was going to say unless it was part of the Mario launch, but this was part of the Mario launch. So let's go ahead. We are going to obviously, like I said, do lip swatches. We're going to talk. I really want to go through it. The first thing that I want to talk about is, this is probably one of my biggest pet peeves of this kit. I really like the display. She has them numbered on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, all the way through 8, which is really nice. It's convenient. I love that. She did send them like arranged, lightest to darkest, so you could really see like the colors at the top. It was a really like nice presentation until you try to take one out. Like this guy, I noticed he was in there upside down, and I was like, oh, I'll just fix it. Except, no, you fucking won't, because you can't hardly get your little fingers, in my case, your little fat piggy sausages, in here. Like, no matter, I literally, in order to get one out of here when they're all in, I have to remove 1 or 2 and then go in, or try to hold them all in and then throw out the one that I want and do one of these moments, you know, and, oh, look it, I got it, and then you kind of flip it over and boom. Now it's in there the right way. But it's just, for me, I feel like there had to have been a better way to arrange this whole moment. Now that brings me to my second thing. For $144, no price break or anything, again, there is a plastic cover on this, but you couldn't have come up with something a little bit more like, I love the look and classiness of this, but I feel like to make everything out of plastic is just like kind of cheap looking. I love the concept, like this really clear, elegant moment, and I love that they've got like the nude thing in there. I really love the look of these, but just making everything out of plastic really bummed me out, because I was just like there's plastic, everything's plastic. Like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but then I look at like other receptacles, and like these are plastic too, but like look at how nice and elegant they look. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, do I have a tube of regular lipstick on here? Oh, I do. Look at a ColourPop lipstick. Like, it's also like plasticky type material, but like it looks beautiful. It has like this elegance to it. It has a little engraving. I mean, even if you would have engraved like KKW on the side, or just on something to like zhuzh up the packaging a little bit. Again, I know she's going for that minimalistic nude look, but I kind of felt like it looks and it feels, it doesn't look, it feels a little bit cheap. So I don't know. We are going to obviously get started. We're going to talk about these. I did put this review off for about 3 weeks. I've been playing with all of these colors, all 3 of these lip liners, and really going through and testing them all together with different glosses, with the gloss from Mario, just to really get a feel for them, how they go on, how they wear, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and kind of just dive right in. I will not be swatching the lip liners on my lips, because we will be here A, all day, and B, you will watch me just draw mustaches on my face, because I can barely use lip pencils like for real. So for me to do it for a swatch video just doesn't feel right. And like here I go, I'm trying to get one out, and I have to like dump the whole thing and hold these in place while one comes out. It's just a lot, you guys. It is just, it's a lot. But this is shade Nude number 1, which has other lipstick on it, because this is my favorite lipstick to wear in the center of another color or in the center of a liner and then put some gloss over top of it. This is such a great color. I love it so much. It does have a little bit more of a pink undertone, as you can see right there, but oh my god, you guys, it goes on to the center of the lip so beautifully. Oh girl, my foundation looks crusty and busty. Now, as you can see, there's definitely, oh, I think I just got lipstick on my boob. That's nice. From this swatch right here. But as you can see on my face, I feel like it makes sense as to why it's not something I would wear by itself. If you love a nude lip, this is a great color. I have lipstick on my tooth already, but I feel like for me, this is just not a color for my skin tone for an all over, but dropped in the center of a lip, any lip, I don't care what color, this looks so good. And because it's like nude, but has a slight peachy pink undertone, this works beautiful with brown nudes as well as pink nudes. I've used it with ColourPop, all my other regular lipsticks. I really, really love this color. For me, this color was like the shocker. I saw that and I was like, well, I don't know what the hell I'm going to use that for. And then the minute that I used it, I was just like, oh, I love you. Never mind. All right, let's remove you. Oh my god, it's so nice. I don't even have to be careful if I frick up my foundation. I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. I can just really get it in there. Ah, yeah. So next up, we have the shade Nude number 2. Again, swatching that bad boy. Oh, yes. Now this one, it's pulling a little bit more orange or more pink on camera, but this one has a lot more of an orangey pink undertone. A subtle difference, but more of like that camel nude that I really, really love. And like, oh, yeah. Now again, is this my favorite kind of color? No. Camely nudes, they're not really my favorite. I feel like this type of like the orangey undertone on my skin tone doesn't look the best. However, I did wear this in the center of like a really deep brown, which is I believe number 8. We'll get to that in a second. And it looked so stunning. I also used this with the darkest lip liner and it looked so, so beautiful. So I think one of the things that shocked me the most about this collection was how it really was a lot more like wearable than I gave them credit for. Even colors that I normally would never even consider, never even look at, I really, really liked. So this is the shade number 2 on my pale ass face. And this is shade number 2 coming off my pale ass face. Now we are going into shade number 3, which is a lot more of like a standard nude lipstick. I love this color. You guys, my swatches, look at how good these are. How do you not consider me a beauty guru with these swatches? I love them. And my precise lipstick application, of course. But I love this color so, so much. This is like a nude brown camel, like all into one, but it's not so orange or so like warm tone that I can't wear it. Ugh. Ooh, I love this color so much. This pops so beautifully with a gloss over top of it. I love this color so, so much. It's fantastic. What does that even mean? But you guys, my thoughts of like the lipsticks and all that, I am going to say all of that at the end, like the wearability and all that. So it is coming, but for this part, I figured I would just like swatch and shut the hell up, because otherwise we might be here for a year and a half. So this is the shade number 3 on my face. Like, I'm sorry, but is this not a beautiful nude? Oh my god. Did I just choke on how beautiful it is? Yeah, I did, bitch. Yeah, I did. So now we are moving on to shade number 4. This is probably the one that I wore the most, and oh my god, wow, Paige, you're really getting bad over here. Look at this color. That didn't help my cause at all. But you guys, how beautiful. Oh my god. Like, wait until, and when you see this, you're going to be like, yeah, you wore that a lot. We saw that a lot on Instagram. And like, the color. Love this color so damn much. This is like a beautiful, cool tone brown. I love this so much. For me, this is by far like my favorite. It's halfway through the range. Again, number 4, so it's like right in the middle. It's not too dark. It's not like 90s gothic nude, but it's also not like super pale foundation lip nude. Like this is my jam. I have worn this, like I said, more than any of the other colors by far. I put this with gloss. I put this with everything. This one I actually had to go get out of my purse to film this video. That is how much I wear it. That is how much I like it. And it's just fantastic. It is a great, easy go. It freaking pairs with like everything I wear damn near, and it's so beautiful. So this is number 4, and it's called actually fabulous. It's called Makes Paige Look Fantastic. That's what it's called, in case you were wondering. Well, Paige, we are just full of sass today, aren't we? Yes, we are. So now we are moving on to shade number 5. Oh, yes, queen. This one is very similar to number 4, but like the more pink undertone version. I really love this color, and this is like, you know how number 4 worked for everything, like any type of brown eye or anything that I had orange on, anything like that that was nude brown eye, that lipstick worked with. This is like the perfect nude pink. So keep that in mind. Oh my God, I love this color so much. Like, don't you love that? It's so simple, but it just pulls just a little bit extra pink, and it is so stinking beautiful. I love this color. I know that I said that about all of these, and I feel like I love every color in here for different reasons. Again, I'm holding all my thoughts till the end, but this is shade number 5. Oh, yes. Yes, queen. Oh, don't you put that in there. You guys, before I can put one in, I have to take one out. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to get the next one out because this damn thing is not designed for that. Girl, what do you want right now? I am so busy. Okay, guys, we're on to number 6. Oh, yes. Look at that brown and tell me that that is not like Kim K. What is that? Circa like 2008. Like, look at that color. Oh my gosh. I love this color. I need to stop saying that. I really... Ooh, look at this color. Now for me, this one is not like an everyday color. If I want to wear this, I have to make sure that I have a much lighter eye makeup day, because I don't know why I said that so slow. Was that weird to anybody else, or did it just sound weird to me? I don't know. But you guys, I love wearing this one, but again, I have to make sure this is one that I can wear like as a pop lip with a lighter eye, like just dust something in the crease, maybe a tiny shimmer on the lid, and then you go in with this guy. Oh, you love it for days. And it has, these all have like this beautiful satin look to them, and it really pulls so beautiful on the deeper tones. So while I swatch this one and then the last two, be looking at like the beautiful, I hope it shows up on camera. It's like this beautiful soft look to the lips. Oh my God, it makes your lips look supple. Like I'm just so impressed. So that is the shade number 6, and girl, we are on to number 7. Yes, yes, yes. I love that every time I remove another lipstick, I feel like I take off more foundation, and my lip swatching area just gets that much bigger, you know? That's alright. You guys don't come here for perfection. Y'all come here for realness. And the real tea is that I just took off all the foundation on my face. So number 7 is absolutely stunning. Now this is the one that when it fell into like almost right into my cat's bed. And so I'm still kind of picking hair off of it. I'm not going to lie about it. It's just the cute reality of my life. So that right there is shade number 7. Again, very similar to number 6. These are the two lipsticks to me that are the most similar. It's like the other one was like a dark nude brown, and then this one is similar. They just added a little bit more brown. I wish that instead of going this route, you know what, I'll hold that till the end. Hold on. Ooh, now you can definitely see what I'm talking about, right? When I say that this one, number 7 and number 6 are very, very similar. This one just has like a little bit more brown to it. And when they added that little bit more brown, it almost pulled like, I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it. Almost, it reminds me of like redwood, like how it has that deep sultry color to it, but there's like a little spice undertone. That's what this reminds me of. Again, just a little bit darker than number 6, but on the lips and depending on your lip color, it just pulls like a little bit of a different hue. And I did find that wearing this one also looked great as like a statement lip, but this one you had to be a lot more careful and precise because, girl, when number 7 and number 8, which 8 is the last one we are about to swatch right now, you just wanted to be real careful because these don't play no games, and if you get it outside of your lips, oh girl, you're gonna be hating yourself because they are dark. Okay, you guys, my lips are on fire, and we are moving on to the last one. This is number 8, and like, look at this. This is, that's my swatch. Wow, that looks good, Paige. It kind of looks like hot cocoa. Like, legitimately, this shade looks like hot cocoa. Okay, you guys, so now we are sitting right on 90s lip territory. The only difference is that because this is technically a brown undertone, in real life, I mean, on camera, it looks very, very dark, don't get me wrong, but in real life, it still does pull a little bit more sophisticated than that awful 90s, like, dark black weird lip. And what I love, oh, hello. What I love about this lipstick and the way that I ended up wearing it, I will actually show you. So I would put it on like this, and I would put it all over the lip. I blotted it off to get like excess off, and as you can tell, it's still fully pigmented. But all that does is help get rid of any excess that might be floating around. And then I take shade number 1, and I dabble this in the center, and really just liven it up. And then once you've added that, I just go in with my fingers, and then I have been loving this look plus a little bit of gloss. Now I have her gloss right here. We will take and throw a little bit of that. I am certainly not putting this wand on this color, so I just take a little bit of it on my finger right here, dab it on. And if I know this looks really messy, but this was how I was able to wear shade number 8 and still make it be that statement lip, but I had to find a way to mute down number 8. And now let's be real, if this was real life, I would take shade number 8 again, and I would just trace over, because you guys know, just like I do my eyeshadow, I blend color to color. So I would do this a little, and then just blend one last time. And I feel like it just helps make your lips look super full. And just remember, you guys, I do not have a lip liner on right now, and that was really quick just to kind of show you how I wear it. Now, number 8, like if I had to say, do you need every single color in this collection? No. If I were to say, you know, like what shades would I like either take out, or if I was trying to save a little bit of money, I would either pick 6 or 7. So I would pick one of these two, because let's face it, those are really, really similar. And I don't think you need shade number 8 if you are super fair toned, because it does, again, it pulls super 90s on me. And I feel like that's going to be the case with anybody that's super fair toned. Now, as far as this whole collection, let's go ahead and talk, and then while we talk, let's swatch. Actually, you know what? I can't do 2 things at once. So let's just go ahead and swatch lip liners, and then I'll talk. So they came out with Nude 1, 2, and 3. All the packaging is the same. So the only way that you differentiate is that they say in tiny little, like little font, Nude 1, Nude 2, and Nude 3. They say it on the packages. But other than that, you just get like a very basic pencil that you do have to sharpen, and they don't come with sharpeners. So I'm just saying. And how much were these a piece? Weren't these the same? Oh yeah, these were 12 bucks. That's right. Oh, weren't these the same? I meant like the same price as each other. I would hope they're the same price as each other. Oy, you guys, did I mention that it's the end of the day and I'm nearing the end of consciousness right now? So this is shade Nude number 1. Right there. This shade is definitely, like, I've worn this a ton. I love this. This works beautiful with so many things, and it like wears so nicely on the lips. Now, Nude number 2, and I'm going to give you all my thoughts here in a second. Nude number 2 is a lot more brown than Nude number 1. Nude number 1 is what you picture when you're like, oh, a slightly, like, they took a nude and they added like a pink to it, just like a tiny little bit, and then when you compare it to Nude number 2, all of a sudden you can really see what I'm talking about. And Nude number 3, well, now nude number 3, we're back to chocolate. Like, you can definitely see where she was going with this, and I think that for a range of, you know, you only have 3 lip liners to really mimic and work with this whole collection, I think that she did a great job picking 3 lip liners that quite frankly do go with and match the entire line beautifully. I have really swatched and worked with all of these products. I've interchanged them all with themselves as well as with all my other lipsticks. And here are my thoughts about both. Now that we've swatched and we've talked and we've done all that, let's give my thoughts. I think that For $18, are these lipsticks amazing? Yes. Now, at first I was like, they're 18 bucks a piece. Are you kidding me? But you guys, let's be real with ourselves. Like, we buy expensive ass lip glosses, lipsticks in the store at Sephora, at Ulta. We all buy high end. Like, I'm looking at a Lancome right now. I have everything from ColourPop, which is super affordable. Yes, but I also have how many that are high end, that are amazing, and that they're also 18. Hell, I think, aren't Jeffree Stars 18 a piece? Like, that's very, very standard for high-end anything in the lipstick realm. So before we, you know, just attack how much they are, let's just always keep that in mind. And I think that $12 for the lip pencil is actually pretty affordable if you consider, again, a high-end lip pencil. So as far as price, I actually was not disappointed. And I was also really, really impressed that her size of the actual amount of product you get is 0.14, which is actually very, very nice. That is a great amount of product for a regular roll-up lipstick. As a frame of reference, ColourPop is 0.12. So you actually do get a little bit more than standard. I think that these are right around what standard is. Lipsticks, a good size is anywhere from 0.12 to 0.14, 0.15, right in that realm. So they do give you a nice, beautiful amount of product. So far, for price and product, I think that we are right on the money. For me, the one thing that I don't like, let's start there, about this collection, I hate this fact right here that, like, I feel like they are not easily accessible. You could have made this like a solid moment, had the top flip up and made it so we could like scooch them up and grab them that way. I just feel like there's probably 100 other ways that would have been easier than, oh look, I need number 4, flip. And don't get me wrong, I also realize that I don't have to keep them in this, but I just feel like if you're going to give me a cute packaging component, it would be nice if I could use it and a little bit more practical, so that's kind of a bummer. The second thing that I'm not a huge fan of is this component, you guys. Like, I'm like trying to be so careful, but let's be honest. Like, we see the plastic, we see this whole moment right here. I feel like everything goes together very cheaply. I wish that for what you pay, that this was like magnetic or something. Like, it has a little, like a tiny click right there. But when my cat knocked this off the bed, 4 of these, the lid popped right off and flew across the room. Like, these are not on here. They're like barely on. So I love and I appreciate what she did with like the minimalistic and the effect that this packaging has. I just wish that it was more luxurious. As far as the actual products, lip liners, gloss, this whole lipstick tray right here, anything like that, what do I think? Let me start off by saying I think that this is a beautiful nude all-inclusive line that will match literally any and all skin tones. I think it is beautiful. I love, love, love the actual array of nudes. I love that she didn't just go nude browns. She didn't just go nude pink. She made sure that all the different nudes were represented and they all have different undertones and they are so stunning. I love the range. I also love that these are one swipe coverage. You guys, I was so impressed with how you could literally just swipe them on and it was like color was on your lips. The formula of these is just so stunning. They go on like a dream, and as they wear down throughout the day, I find that they wear like very well, meaning that they go from whatever color they started as and they just lighten up. They don't get patchy, they don't get chunky, and again, they don't like pull off or get goopy on your lips, which is absolutely fantastic. And I love that the tone when it goes on your lips, like any of these, that's how it stays throughout the day. They just have beautiful staying powder. Now the last facet, if you will, is how comfortable / how they look. They look beautiful. They have a great satin shine to them that I am obsessed with. And they feel like a thick, nourishing balm. Like, they don't feel like a lipstick. This is probably, like, I would say, as far as a bullet formula goes, this is arguably, it's my favorite formula for a bullet lipstick. They feel stunning. They remind me a lot, if I'm being honest, of this guy right here. These are the Too Faced, this was part of their natural collection, but they have that same like super satiny feel, like how it just shines. But even these are not as glidey and as perfect as the Kim K ones are. I don't know any other way to say this. I don't have any negatives for this formula, which is just crazy. And I like the gloss, but for me, the shining star of this whole thing is this lipstick formula. These are fantastic. I love them. I can't say enough good things about them, aside from the packaging, which I told you. But I love the formula of these. Regardless of what you think of Kim and her family and their clan and that whole weird, whatever the fuck they got going on, these are some good ass lipsticks, okay? And the lip liners, you guys, same thing. I love them. I was shocked. The only thing that got me about these is that I thought nude number 1 would have been a little bit lighter, if I'm being honest. Like, I felt like that was still a little bit dark. Don't get me wrong, I love this color. It is a beautiful lip liner and I am obsessed with it. I was just a little bit bummed that it wasn't a little lighter. I was just a little bit bummed that it wasn't a little lighter for people that love that like true nude look. The very, like I said, foundation lip look. That is something that you'd want a lighter lip liner for. But for me, these work great. I absolutely love them and I've used them all a ton. I think they're great. I've used them as a liner to fill in the lip. I've even done like the put the liner on, fill in the lip, and then pop a gloss over top. Also looks stunning. These are a very similar formula to the lipsticks in the sense that they don't drag, they don't get weird and like pull funny. They don't like, you know, have you ever tried a lip liner and you just go and then all of a sudden it like dries and you feel like you're just like dragging a carcass through the sand? Like that's what it feels like. That was a really nice image. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm very morbid here. But I feel like these are just a very luxurious, creamy formula, and I really, really live for this formula. But you guys, the end and short of it is that I love this collection. I love everything. Leave your thoughts down below, including how great you think my lips look right now, because, I mean, they look pretty great. And thank you guys so, so much for watching. I know this is super random, and you know what? What can I say? It's just my thing. I was sitting here, and I was like, I never filmed this. I want to film this before I lose all the lipsticks, before my cat starts taking them all. See, she really likes them because that bitch was going to take them to her little den of cat wonder and I never would have found them again. Which, by the way, her new thing is like sleeping on a pile of clothes. Like, I specifically cleaned everything so she couldn't sleep on my clothes anymore, and she found a pile and she has continued to sleep on them. And I'm like, cat, you need to quit this. So the whole time I've been filming this, I was kind of like trying to shoo her away. Oh no, she is still resting peacefully because every time I try to shoo my cat, she makes noise because she's trying to get back at me. She knows. Cats know. So side note, you guys, don't forget, go check the description box for all my social media handles. I mean, how would you not want to see this and all this craziness going on? I'm mainly on Instagram and Twitter, not gonna lie. That's my jam. But go check that out, and you guys, please, please, please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. I love Kim K lipsticks. Look at all my lipsticks. Look at them shine. I'm loving it, even though my lips look crazy. Okay, that's enough. That's a wrap.